All right, let's call this meeting of the City Council of International Falls to order for Monday, March 4th at 5:30. If you could all join me in pledging allegiance to the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. Please note all members of our council are present. We have a agenda before us. There, to the best of my knowledge, there's no additions or deletions. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Wegner,
Second.
second by Councilor Buller. Any discussion on the agenda? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we have minutes of our Tuesday regular city council meeting on February 20th, 2024. Chair would entertain a motion to approve those.
I'll move.
We have a motion by Councilor Kaler. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Holden. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
And I will vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we'll go to the minutes of Monday, February 26th, 2024, the special committee of the whole meeting. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that.
Move to approve.
We have a motion by Councilor Buller,
Second.
second by Councilor Wagner. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we go to resolution approving our transfers and claims. We have a transfer going to the 101 General Fund in the amount of $513.89. That's coming from the 812 Lodging Tax Fund. Accounts payable, City of International Falls claims of $372,920.74. Airport Commission claims of $49,131.04. And major airport capital projects of $4,940 for a total accounts payable and claims of $426,991.78. Chair would entertain a motion to adopt the resolution.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Wegner.
I'll second.
We have a second by Councilor Kaler. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. We'll go to audience. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to bring something forward to the council? There will be another opportunity later at the meeting. We'll go all the way down to new business. Consider a letter of support for the Voyageurs Country ATV Club state bonding request to improve the Blue Ox Trail between International Falls and Big Falls. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councilor Holden. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilor, oh man, I was doing it on the roll.
Kaler.
Kaler, I gotcha. By Councilor Kaler. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Consider the renewal of the Sand Creek Employee Assistance Program. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Buller,
Second.
second by Councilor Holden. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Approve advertisement for the 2024 seasonal summer employees presented for the Public Works Department. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that advertisement.
So moved.
Motion by Councilor Buller. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilor Kaler. Discussion. Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, acknowledge and accept the letter of resignation from EMT. That's in your packet. It is Kenna Weiss. And Chair would entertain a motion to approve that letter of resignation.
I'll move.
We have a motion by Councilor Kaler.
Second.
Second by Councilor Buller. Discussion. Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
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 I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we have a police department promotion of officer to sergeant. Chief Koscheck.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. You have before you my recommendation for our next promotion of Sergeant Logan Hulst. As I've noted in the letter, Officer Hulst has been with us since 2020, military veteran. He served in various roles in our department, recently tested on our eligibility roster and is eligible for the rank of sergeant. Just one more step to trying to get back up to full strength and in every level of our department.
Excellent. Any questions for the chief? Hearing none, chair would entertain a motion to
I'll
approve.
make that motion.
We have a motion by Counselor Holden. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Counselor Bowler. Discussion.
Just another one promotion that we've had recently that I think will do a fine job in the new position.
Excellent.
That now I think I've finally gone through everybody I've worked with over there, so no problem, no more personal
We dug deep
endorsement.
in our bench, we'll have to.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. Call the question.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next we have a resolution approving transfers of funds from Fund 250 Sales and Use Tax to Fund 450 Sales Tax Construction Fund. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that.
I'll move.
We have a motion by Counselor Kaler,
Second.
second by Counselor Wagner. Discussion?
Yeah, what street are we including?
That would come up, well, actually, we've already approved the projects for
Yeah.
this next summer. I don't have that information immediately. When Ted comes back, or if you want to attend the next, Public Works meeting, he'll walk you through all that.
So this is a Public Works?
Yeah, the sales tax,
Yeah, just for infrastructure, right?
sewer, water, roads,
Right.
yep, and all of the projects were picked before we went out for the sales and use tax, so all of those projects were already predetermined when, we took that to the voters. So this will be these will be projects that make sense for those, requirements. All right, we have a motion and a second. Call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes, 5-0. Consider resolution approving county project within municipal corporate limits. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
We have a motion by Counselor Buller. Second?
Second.
Second by Counselor Wagner. Discussion?
Just that, so people know that it's part of our project too, but it's gonna be the county's, redoing 17th Street from 9th Avenue to Highway 53. And we're also gonna be having some water line work done to replace while they're, got it tore up.
Excellent. That's the best time to do that.
Yes, better than next summer, when it's, got some
That
break.
water line work will be bid on their project.
Yeah, on their, yep.
It'll be going through the county on their project and being reimbursed by us then.
So we have a motion and second. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Consider the adoption of resolution approving an application for exempt permit for the Minnesota Deer Hunters Association Trails End Chapter to conduct a raffle with the drawing to be held on April 19th at Bacchus Community Center. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that resolution.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Counselor Holden. Shocker on a deer hunting thing.
I thought it'd
Do
come
we have-
sooner than that.
Second.
You could have left him hanging. No one could have seconded it for a while.
For a few minutes anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we have a second by Counselor Wagner. Any additional conversation or discussion? Mike, you don't have any stories about?
Oh, I could tell you all kinds of stories.
Okay.
You want to hear my?
No, no, no.
All right. I got a big buck story to tell you, but.
All right, we'll do that over.
Save
here.
it for your reports of American Council
Oh, okay.
Committees.
All right.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
All right.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Any other business to come under new business, guys? No, this isn't a record-fast meeting, but this is pretty good. All right, we'll go to reports of the boards, committees, department heads. Start with the city administrator,
Thank you, Mayor. I have nothing additional this evening.
okay? We'll go to the city attorney.
You must not have anything either.
She left.
Well, she says she's on there, that's fine. We'll go to department heads. Any department heads have anything to bring up? All right, we'll go to reports of the mayor, council committees, boards and commissions. Any boards and commissions?
We had an airport, commission meeting last week.
Yeah,
Last week. Kind of getting my feet on the ground there. Walt's been on it for a while, just a good meeting, listening meeting.
Nothing really earth-shaking there. There's just engineers' reports and things are kind of at a limbo right now until spring comes.
Yeah.
The roof project is in litigation. And I think it was April sometime, they were going to actually have the court hearing on that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Thor said April.
Yeah, in April sometime. I don't remember the date specifically or if they even had it, but he said April, so
Yeah.
that's when there'll be actual court hearing on who's responsible for it, because everybody's just pointing fingers and we're not getting anywhere, so. But other than that, they're going to have our forensic investigator hired somebody else to come and look at it this last, it was supposed to have been shortly, the day or two after we had our meeting, to get his, feet on the job and see what they're talking about so that he knows exactly what's going on, so. It's moving forward. Hopefully we'll find out soon.
And Counselor Wagner, do you want to bring anything up from land use and legislation this morning, or this afternoon?
We had so much. Any high points? I guess probably the main thing is cannabis. Municipal cannabis doesn't sound so lucrative as it may have at one point for the city. We've moved a couple things to committee of the whole. The MP Minnesota Power Building will be coming to committee of the whole to discuss future plans with that. As it pertains to our facilities upgrade review we had last week, hopefully. Just working on the handbook. We'll see where that goes for employees.
Excellent.
Had a cemetery board meeting too, that went well. Not a whole, working on getting a place for people to put cremains.
Oh, columbarium?
Yeah, something like that, something similar to what Fort Francis has. That, it's pretty much, that's the way people are going
Yeah.
now. And they're not gonna buy a whole plot.
Yeah.
So it's expensive, so they're working towards that, trying to raise money for it and getting a design and stuff, so.
Any other boards or commissions?
Just an update, it didn't happen at the Public Works Committee, but Kerry Park we all know, had to be shut down because kinda right on the money, the number one thing it said that needed replaced over there and fixed was a compressor and ice maker. Well, guess what broke down? The compressor. And Ted was able to, got some estimates on having them come up, rebuild try and fix it, but you don't know if something, the drive shaft or whatever was bad too, so or they're gonna come up and replace it with a rebuilt one.
Yeah.
And hopefully that it, like coming up this week and get it back up and running because a week from this weekend's Old Timers Tournament. And this year when they asked me, Pete, what's the money going for? I'll have a real good answer for them this time. Yeah. And one person did ask me, couldn't they get it's kind of funny, couldn't they get a new compressor faster? And I told him, yeah, but we decided to wait a little longer before we could get it up here and get it fixed.
I think they got a rebuilt.
Yeah, they got it rebuilt, yeah.
And that one's ready to come.
Mm-hmm, yep. So, and that closed it down, which was a good thing, because she'd have been like a skating rink here after Friday, I think, inside there with it opening and stuff, so. Well, good, and along with hockey,
It is a skating rink.
That's exactly what it is.
skating rink, yes, thank you. Yeah, in my mind though, that skating rink was water, so maybe what I was going for is
Been
a
more like a
lake.
swimming pool.
I think in my head, I had a lake or swimming pool.
Yeah, there you go.
You weren't passing that one past us.
No,
We picked up.
Well,
what you were-
wow, yeah, do you think I couldn't get that past you guys? Jesus. And that being said, there's a lot of hockey in town at Bronco Arena. I got to help a little bit there and watch some Pee Wee games, and the motels and restaurants were full.
That is absolutely.
I am
true.
not going to entertain you with anything. I'm done talking. That's it. Now, give me a couple seconds, I can't help myself.
We'll pause.
Yeah,
man.
that's all I might have had other stuff, but I forgot.
All right, anything else? I just wanted to mention the housing meeting that we had this morning, which I thought was incredibly in-depth, very well put together, presentation from Kutaska, and one of the things that I think we should be proud of as a city, a lot of the recommendations that they had, we have accelerated those processes. So there were some things that came up that I think we understand that we can do better as we move forward, but the only thing that really came out of that meeting that I thought would be something that we immediately could put together is, that letter of request saying if you want to come into this community, we're ready to have you build, or this is what we need. And that's a really quick conversation that we can have. It's everything from multifamily to single level ranch homes that senior citizens could be able to move into our aged community. So we're in a really, really good spot. Kutaska, which was the presenters today, they're putting together the first apartment complex we've had built in our community in 30, 40 years. So we're really chugging along on a lot of these things. And I just wanted to, give praise to the council and the EDA for taking the steps up to be able to get us in this position, and now we just keep chugging along. I did find it interesting that he said if you have a website where you could put the properties that you have available to build houses on, people will buy them, and yeah, they will.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll bid on them right there in your council chambers. So, no, I thought that went really, really well. As for some other meetings, there is a meeting that I do plan on attending, and it sounded like Chief Manassa was looking at it too. It's a meeting with Senator Smith's legislative aides and such regarding Medicare, Medicaid funding for ambulances and basically any rural health care stuff. So that's in Black Duck next week. I believe it's on Wednesday and at 10:30. I plan on attending that. And I also want to just give some kudos to our land use and legislation. Had a conversation, Pete joined us today, and just talking about the land use and legislation piece of the airport conversation, and as these two are going to be representing us on that board, some concerns that we want to make sure that are being addressed as we're working with the county. So I really appreciated that conversation this afternoon as well. The last piece I have is semi-personal, but not really. Yesterday, we had a situation in town which not only affected the entire community, it directly affected me, and the professionalism and the entire joint force of Chief Koschik's team, along with the Sheriff's Department, Border Patrol, and the Beltrami SWAT team, taking care of a situation that literally was in my backyard. I greatly appreciate, and as I always have, our police service in our community, but seeing the professionalism to the lightest door knock I've ever had in my life. We just need you to be safe, and we're working on something on your block. And I really want to say thank you for that, for both the resident and the mayor of International Falls, for your professionalism and your staff. So thank you for that. And I just want to echo Pete's conversation about how many people were in town this weekend for hockey. It was ridiculous. Downtown was busy, the restaurants were busy, the hotels were, I've heard one of the hotels had to turn people away because there were too many people. So if you build it, they will come. And I think that this adds the conversation to the Cary Park project and being able to have additional facilities for basketball, for hockey, being able to have people come to our community, because there is definitely economic impact when we have more people that come to our area. So thank you for that. I have nothing else. Does anyone else have anything else to bring up from the council?
On the hockey subject,
Yeah.
we got the big hockey game tomorrow, the Guns and Hoses. What time, I don't know, is it 6 o'clock?
I think it's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, the IFPD and ambulance service against law enforcement in town.
I have a personal challenge for a close relative of mine on the team.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's not allowed to come home unless he wins.
Yeah, all right, there you go, yeah.
Well, we have hotels in our community.
Yeah, there you go, that was a nice transition.
All right.
It said 7 on the radio
I was
today.
gonna say,
Okay, 7.
I heard 7.
Seven.
Yeah.
Is that at Bronco then?
It is at Bronco, yes.
We want to
Seven.
rollerblade it.
Weird.
Can't
Yeah.
rollerblade it at Cary
They didn't get
Park?
out till
Not
9
only
o'clock
that
last
carry,
year.
right.
You gotta be there at
My
6.
son will be there at 6 for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is scheduled for 7.
7, okay, I just want to get that out there, if people want to go watch, and,
And the inaugural one was last year, and it went into overtime, so you're looking for a good game.
Excellent.
then, don't forget your civic duty tomorrow and vote in our presidential primary, as me and Walt have business to take care of tomorrow, counting votes.
Election judge.
Yeah, yes.
Huh, that's a good, excellent. All right, anything else from the council committees? All right, we'll go back to audience. Anybody in the audience that would like to bring anything forward? All right, correspondence, you have the Kuching Board of Commissioners minutes from February 13th. Our next council meeting will be on March 18th at 5:30. This meeting is adjourned.